last 3 minutes.
Alright, we're starting. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, this is the video.
This is the beginning of my career as what? As a writer? As an artist? What do people want from me?
Cross. Minor 49er.
Emily, seriously, how did you come up with the idea for the beanhead?
Well, Tristan, it's funny that you ask. I was sitting around with some of my friends. I like to refer to them as the literati. And we were, you know, speaking about the various things that are important to us in art, literature. And the first thing naturally that came to mind was just the shape of a bean. And I mean, really, all the aesthetic philosophy of the Bohemian.
Can you give us a picture of what the bean looks like?
It's not easy to describe a bean, but the bean, if you had to, would look a little bit like that.
Okay.
Like, this is a dramatization, of course. I have some beans in my bag, but anyway, it was about the aesthetic, the Bohemian aesthetic, if it were encompassed by one geometric figure, and that figure was a bean.
Some people might think that maybe absinthe or beer or pizza.
No, none of that was involved.
Donaires.
Nope.
Banks.
Bean. Because you see, the bean is really the most aesthetically pleasurable buzz of the goo. But
so for you, this is really what the Bohemian aesthetic is about. It's about
curves. It's about having no real sharp angles. It's about there's a sensuality in a bean that you, for instance, don't get in a lentil, because lentil's got the little pippity bit. A bean is smooth all over, and aesthetically, it's very fulfilling. Political looking statue there.
Stand more serious like. Alright, so it's almost the new year. What do you think the bean can tell us about beginnings?
Well, if you place a number of dried beans between moistened paper towels, they will sprout, and such is the nature of beginnings.
We're doing a dance. We're going to do a dance. Same question.
Same question. I think really if we're looking forward into a future that's more streamlined and less wasteful and more efficient generally, I think the figure of a bean again has these qualities. I mean, you really can't get anything more efficient than the streamlined nature of a bean. And again, I say that with no hesitancy. That's not my strong point.
So what can you tell us about this building?
This building was built by my great-grandfather, Jack Chow. I have a strong tie to the Asian Canadian community in Vancouver, because he was really a pillar in the community, and since then I've been working closely with Jack Chow Insurance. I just sleep in the back room.
So we now have the rare opportunity of investigating Emily in her place of work. As we can see, it's Starbucks. And she's drawing a beanhead right now.
That I am.
Now, what can you tell us about the beanhead drawing process?
Well, first of all, I think it's important to start with the most essential part of a drawing right away. I mean, don't fuck around. That's what I'm saying. What you do is draw a bean. And the bean, I like to think, takes on a life of its own. Michelangelo once said about his sculptures that he just chipped out of the marble figures that were already there. And in this way, I think the beans are already in a page. I'm just using my pen to discover them. A lot of the process is sort of intuitive. Sometimes I'm sometimes half asleep when I'm doing it. And it's an expression of my soul in its purest form. As you can see here. The expression of some of the anguish that I experienced. Not unlike an octopus with 2 missing legs, or a sextopus, as I like to say.
So,
I hate the fuzz.
Emily, we're at Tinseltown. Can you name 4 ways in which your art is like Tinseltown?
No, I can't, because that's absurd.
Come on, please.
Alright. My art is like Tinseltown, because the transparency of the emotions that's conveyed through the beans and the beanheads is not unlike these glass awnings here at Tinseltown. Also, like Tinseltown, there's a foundation to the beans, which I find, strictly very solid, and it's about, real human emotion. And there's nothing that makes me think of real human emotion like bricks. Those are 2.
I'm not going to be able to stop at the library, so
Emily.
I'm walking straight to the art gallery.
Who do you steal all of your ideas from?
Highest.
I'm not answering that question.
Just a second. Okay, so can you tell me any more things about beanheads?
I don't want to be in your stupid video anymore.
Wait up! Wait up, guys!